Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? This is Red. How are you? I just wanted to go over the week since we've had a pretty slow week overall as far as anything goes, except for the casino and updates across the globe. It's interesting because if you look at Russia and Australia, they still got their rugby going and so on. There have been some cancellations as far as a couple of the horse tracks and whatever else, but overall, according to the new consensus, there was an article posted that I read, and it said that over in the UK, the I guess the guy that's responsible for reporting a lot of things on epidemics. It's his PhD, studied through school, put out an entire chart of everything that was supposed to happen with the coronavirus epidemic. He now revamped his statement after all is said and done, right? All the closures have already happened, all the leagues have already been shut down, everything's already gone down. All governments have made their choices based on certain information, and he said it wasn't actually correct. Um, so here we are with the repercussions of this. I also read another article that there were 3.2 million applications for unemployment across the United States. So if you take data and you look at data, which I do a lot, I look at data when it comes to sports and my sheets and anything else that's going on, and you make calls based on that. It's unfortunate when the data that comes in is erroneous, and you make major choices based on that. So we'll see what the developments are in the next coming weeks. I do know that the president had stated that he wants to open everything up on the 13th or the 12th, I believe it is, to make sure that the Easter Sunday can be a celebrated thing across the nation. If that's a possibility because of this new data that's coming out saying that the coronavirus isn't as contagious or will spread as quickly, according to this, things might get better, and we might have sports sooner than later. But again, until that comes up, I'm still managing the same principles and the same things with the casino. And I also got wind. I had one of my players say, "Hey, what are these lines that I see for Madden?" And I think it was the NBA 2K20. What they are, I had to write CS and ask them what they are actually because I don't know. This is one of those things that you see come up in the new age, and you wonder like how how good it is. But apparently, a lot of the other post ups and some of the other places are running these lines as well, and it's fine with me as long as there's something for my players to play and they get on there and they're using the site. It's cool. So I guess what they are is just CPU or AI and games run back and forth that have outcomes based on statistics, and they are supposed to be more of a coin flip overall because of the spreads and anything else that the lines come out with. But if you remember, back in the day, there was a sports service, a handicapping service, that they went by the name of the Computer Boys. And what they claimed that they had was a computer that would run these simulations similarly, and they would run like 100 or 1,000 or something like that per event that was upcoming based on the statistics that they had available. Whether or not they actually ran anything and they weren't just throwing or pulling a piece of paper out of a hat and saying go with this team, because you never know with a sports service. But this is the same idea. The only difference is that they actually are running these events and they're using them as wagering platform style stuff. So it's a line. It's something different. It's something available that we have, and I'm okay with that. So I'm not gonna have crazy limits on it or anything like that, but um, at least it's something. As far as the rest of the news that I've been seeing and seeing everything coming from validated sources, and China's up and running. The only place that's really still struggling is anymore with the elderlies, Italy and all those places. But again, if you're not running the casino, you're not running the live dealer, and you're stressing over the fact that your sheets aren't making any money or doing any of that kind of stuff, get in there and open them up, and see what you can do with it. Because each week, as time goes on, people are going to get more hungry to play, and especially with the stimulus package that is supposed to be coming from the U.S. government, these people know that they're going to be getting free cash. Um, and I don't think that they're going to spend it wisely more than anything. If they already had jobs or they were players that you had, they're going to be getting unemployment checks as well on top of the regular stimulus package. So it's going to be a bunch of cash floating around that you might be able to get a piece of if you open the casino. So just keeping it in there. My name's Red, and like, subscribe, and follow. We'll be around next week.